babies? What's good? What's good? What's giddy? Y'all already know who it is. Niecy, the shoe leg. Period. Y'all, we not doing all that stuff today. I'm not doing that. I'm not playing with y'all today. Honestly, y'all, I'm a little bit low key hangry, but I'm definitely, of course, y'all already know I'm not. I don't never come on camera in a funk, but I'm definitely hangry. I'm keeping it stacked with y'all. I'm hangry. I'm hangry because y'all, like, I've been up from. I started getting ready like 11 o'clock. To take pictures, product pictures and stuff today. So that's what I was doing all day today. So I did not eat nothing. Y'all already know. If y'all don't know me personally, when I eat before I take pictures, I look real bloated. And I ain't trying to have it. So I did not eat, y'all. So I'm real hungry. I was going to do like a little wine and sip, wine and talk or whatever. But I'm not drinking nothing if I eat nothing. So that's out of the picture. So we're going to go ahead and get into the video. We're going to make this video as short as possible. Not because I do not want to talk about it. Just because, like I said, I am hungry. I want to eat. But I did realize, like, honestly, when I was like so excited. I had errands to do and I got it done early today. And I was like, whew, I'm done. I got stuff done early. And I'm like, wait, girl, you ain't doing no video. So now we here. So let's go. All right, and written down nothing. I was just like, what I'm going to talk about today. I do have my list for today, but I felt like I already gave y'all a lot of little business tips and business videos. So give you a little relaxed one. So that's the reason why I want to do the wine, but hey, we can't do it. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So as y'all can tell from the title of the video, y'all, I'm just giving you a little tea into my dating life, into my relationship, into whatever you want to call it. So, and somebody actually asked me on Instagram. It was two girls actually asked me. It was dudes asked me on Instagram, but I'll be paying attention to them because it's like, and not because I'm being rude, just because I'm not really trying to entertain. Anyway, so let's just go ahead and get into the video, okay? So, am I in a relationship? Am I dating? Am I, do I have a boo? Do I have a little sneaky link? Do I have a little, a little thing, a little whoop-de-whoop? Do I have one of those? No, boo, I ain't got none of those, honey. I don't. And the reason, okay, well, first off, I've been single for, what is it, January? Okay, I think in like 2 more months. In 2 months, I'll be single for 2 years. In 2 more months, I would be single for 2 years. And for me, I'm not gonna hold y'all. Like, this is not no. I've been single for 2 years. Help me. No, boo. I've been single for 2 years, and I'm like, I say this with the best of me. You hear me? Like, this comes from the gut when I say this, because I feel like but for the most of my 20s, most of my life, honestly, like I've been in a relationship since I was in the 6th grade. Okay? Shit, the 1st grade. Low-key kindergarten. Okay? No, for real, I'm a relationship kind of girl. Like, I've always been in relationships. So for me, like, me being single for 2 years is a blessing. Amazing. It's something different for me, but like, honestly, look, like, low-key, look at this. Well, you did see me because I did music, like, but people, you probably didn't see me, of course, but I popped in and out because I like I told you guys, I did music. I do music. If I do music, it's more for my, that's something I love to do. I love media. I love performance. I love drama. I love anything in those forms. So when I do right now, it's more personal. I haven't written in so long, but I did rap before. So, if you kind of type in like Niecy Lewinsky, you can probably see like little clips and stuff here and there. A lot of stuff was deleted and taken down. But I did do music. But so I said that to say for the last almost 2 years of being single, I've accomplished so much. I've accomplished stuff I've never accomplished before, stuff I wanted to, but I either And anybody know, like, anybody who knew me from I was a kid, I'm the charismatic girl. Like, I had to find these pictures. Literally, I think I'm gonna cry when I see these pictures, because this was like who I was destined to be. Like, and not just the media thing, honestly, not just the camera thing, but just me living my true me. But I have pictures of me like 2 years old of me like just coming through. I don't remember. I think it was like at a wedding or something. I was 2, and I had like this balloon in my head, and I just came like and it's just so funny. Like, so personally, I say that to say I'm naturally charismatic. I'm naturally like the fun, goofy, crazy girl. Don't give a damn about it. Like, I love to bring people's spirits up. That's just me personally. So along the line, I've lost that. I'm not gonna get into details because not right now, but I lost that in relationships. Dealing with relationships, and I'll be honest, like, I wasn't necessarily taught, like, how a man, what to expect, I guess you can say, from a man, or what to expect from yourself, or what to give. So for me, I was raised like my grandmother and my grandfather, of course, they've been together since before I was born. Like, they've been together they've been married for like 40 something years. Like 40 something years they was together. And my mom and my dad, my stepdad, but my dad, they've been together since I was 2. So if I say, well, I'm gonna tell you how old I am anyway, so ain't no point of me trying to hide it, because I was about to hide it right quick. Like, I was gonna be like, so y'all figure it out. But no, for real. My mom and my dad been together for like 27 years. So basically, 27 years. So that's all I know. So for me, I've seen like my mom and my dad like probably had like one. They argue like here and there, but when I got older, it was like, I seen it like when I got more older, but I like can't really recall a lot of like my mom and my dad, like, having like crazy drama type relations, like, drama and like crazy stuff happening. I remember like one thing when I was hella young, and I remember like little glimpses and like little stuff of that or whatever, but like that was like one thing I've ever remember like my dad doing. My mama went crazy. I remember that, definitely remember that part. But other than that, like, damn sure not my grandmother and my grandfather. Like it's weird, because again, maybe because I felt like a lot of stuff my family they not really sheltered, because I was not sheltered. But when it comes down to the relationship and like what happens in their personal life, I never really knew about. Like, I hear like really trying to piece stuff together, and I don't want to say nothing wrong. And when my family members see this, and they're like, this ain't what happened, but I don't know. So for me, it's just like a lot of stuff I've seen, or the image that I've seen was just my grandma, my granddad. My granddaddy go to work. My grandfather was a boxer, but he's the one that really, he's the security in the house, my granddaddy gonna step. My granddaddy got to step. My granddaddy is very laid back, real like mellow, chill, whatever. I remember this one time when we was moving from our first house, but that's the house I grew up in, like the gutter, like that's the gutter house. But that neighborhood to like a more nicer, neighborhood. Somebody had stole something out of the house while we were like moving in. It was like toilets. My granddad he's a contractor, so he he do the whole he brought in like he was bringing in toilets or something, and long story short, somebody stole something out of the house, and my granddad literally by himself at night, like I remember him, like he had tied something on the door, and he tied it on his feet or something where he tied it to, so because he knew the people was gonna come back, and he did all the stuff, and they came back, and my granddaddy literally, long story short, my granddaddy is like the security, like the protector. My grandma, like, she gonna cook, she can clean, she can do the daily duties, make sure, her husband, she's gonna make sure her husband eats, honey, and she gonna make sure her husband's okay. Her husband is nice and dressed, and where we go out, they all look presentable, and like that's what I never knew any drama, crazy, weird stuff, especially with my grandma and my granddaddy. So I said all that to say, when it came down to the stuff that I felt like I went through in my personal relationships, it was totally different. And like I say, for me, because I'm so used to seeing these long ties of relationship, I feel like that was just okay, and these are things that you kind of have to go through. So I long story short, I got so much in depth into my relationship, and not even a good one, but negative relationships, and the stuff that I went through with it, that, you know, it just, what I wanted to do in life just lost focus, you know what I mean? And now anybody knew me, like, I was the girl. And it's so crazy, like, I had some of my family members that say now, like, you know, you the one that's gonna make it, you know, you the one that's, you know, you got greatness in you in so many ways. I always knew that about myself, but when I lost that, it was just like, and I would say, like, I had insecure, like, I was insecure, like, I never even realized that. It was not one of those things where I was like, okay, yeah, you're insecure in this, but, you know, like, looking back at my photos, looking back at just the way I carried myself, which was not bad, but it was just different from who I am today. So, all of that, long story short, is to say, I've been in relationships all of my 20s. This is my last year in my 20s, July. I will be 29. I can't believe I'm saying that. Like, I know it's gonna, y'all know I'm a Cancer, honey. Cancer, Leo. I'm a cuss baby, so I cry and I don't cry. It's just there for me. But like, my 20s, it's just been crazy. And it's so weird because it's like, in a sense, I definitely wish, like, you know, I definitely took stuff back, because it's like, if I didn't do this, if I didn't do that, then I would definitely would have been way further, you know, my YouTube would have been popping, the shoe plug, everybody would have been know the shoe plug by now, you know what I mean? Like, it just would have been so different. But at the same point in time, the question still is, that's why, you know, in a way, I don't regret none of my relationship. I don't, in a sense, regret the stuff I went through, because maybe if I feel like sometimes, what if I didn't go through that, maybe I wouldn't have the courage, not just the courage, but even if I did have the courage, the motivation behind it to want to do it, and, you know, my reasons behind it are so different. Like, you know, if I did not go through the stuff, like, if everything was just so perfect, I probably would have gave it so easy, but, you know, I would have felt like, okay, well, it is what it is. I'm just so, you know, this is what I do, to compare to this is what I have to do, and this is what I love to do. So, yes. Now, am I dating? No, I'm not dating, honey. Y'all, low-key, real low-key is like, I'm geek as hell, I'm real hype, but listen, I be like this, I be dead by myself. And I love that. Like, I love my friends, I love y'all. I ain't talking y'all, I love y'all, for real. But I'm talking about, you know, this is what I love. I love being in just this shell. But I know for a fact, you know, when I'm ready to date, I will go out there and date. But I know for a fact that I was at a point in my life, I don't care. It took me, and I know for a fact that I'm definitely not ready for relationships. Not just because of my past. Definitely have nothing now to do with my past. I feel like I'm still dealing with that, but I'm way over it, to the point where, you know, I'm learning me. I said that to say I'm learning my self-worth, and I know for a fact that a year ago I was not ready for a relationship. A year ago I couldn't put myself in a relationship to be with somebody because I was not healthy. Like, self-love is so, it's just so, like, you know, what everybody say is a trend now, but self-love is just something I cannot even explain it. Like, when you learn who you are, I had to learn my good. I had to learn what I like about myself, what I don't like about myself, what I appreciate about myself, what, you know, I don't like, but I had to deal with it right now, and I had to learn to either live with it or change it right then and there. You know, I had to learn me. I had to learn, you know, my wants, my needs, you know, everything. I had to learn me. I had to learn what makes me tick, what do not make me tick, what make me the best of me. You know, what type of people in my life that I that do not require my time, and when I do give them my time, what do I get out of it, and how do I stop them from coming into my life? Or, you know, it's just so much stuff I had to learn about me, and I'm still learning. There's still things in my life that, you know, I love who I am as a person, but it's just some things in my life that I know for a fact in time I'm going to work on. You understand? That's the point with change, right? So for me, I had to learn, I had to work on loving me to the best of me, and me first. And when I say love me, that means that it doesn't matter who comes in my way, don't matter how you look, what you have, it's not going to change what I know about myself. So if it's something about me, or, you know, my negotiables that, you know, that mix or come in between what we have here, we can't have nothing. You get what I'm saying? Because I know in myself that this is what makes me me. You get what I'm saying? Anything that's going to take away from me being me, and not just me being me, but me, if it's going to take, I don't want nothing to take away, but if it's going to take away, it better not take away. The only thing that it can do is add in my life. Okay? When we talk about math, especially when it comes down to the person that I'm learning to love, is if anything that's going to subtract away from me, being me at the best of me, not the worst of me, but the best of me, it needs to be gone. Like, it have no time into my space or my energy. So for that, I had to learn again, not to be distracted by, looks, not to be distracted by, material things, and learn how to appreciate myself, and learn how to know me, learn how to do me by me, period. Do right by me. Do right by, I forgot where I heard that, but it's something I heard about. But yeah. So even like when it comes down to me getting back on here, me doing the media thing, this is stuff that I've always done, you know what I mean, in some way, shape, or form. And I felt like I said, when it came down to, I had to learn how certain people in my life, doesn't matter, Harmony, turn that down some more. It doesn't matter if they bring 10%, 15%, or 18% out of that 20. It's up to me to choose, okay, is it worth it? And for me, I need the 20. So, and that's how I am. I'm naturally a lover. I'm naturally like a nurturer. That's just me. I hate to freaking say it, but that's just naturally me. So with me being a nurturer, me being a lover, me being all of this stuff, I have to learn how to find somebody that's going to add and not subtract, because those are natural habits in my life. It's easy for me to pull away from what my needs are and what I'm focusing on, and kind of just slide into that coming and that caring side of me. So that's what I had to learn as well. I also too, like, I'm not gonna hold y'all, to be honest, the main reason why I'm not dating is because I don't have time to date. I know some people gonna get on me and talk, do you make time what you want to make time? I ain't got no time to make time for that. I work 18 hours a day. 18. That other 6, you know what I'm doing? Sleep. Trying to sleep, because my mind's steady goddamn going. Always going, So for me, I know, and people can say, okay, but you can give it this time. It has to be worth it. For me, it has to be worth it. I'm not going on dinner dates. I work at a freaking restaurant. Ain't no steak, ain't no nothing somebody can give me that I can't get there on the discount. Let's be real true about it. Okay. But yeah, seriously, it has to be something that's going to make me be like, okay, it's worth it. It has to be worth it to take away from something I love. And I will be honest and say, I love my daughter. I love her to my heart and soul, but it's so crazy these last 2 years where I feel like we just got so close by us just even, being alone by ourselves. And it's weird because it's like, now, listen, you not just, and it's always been like that, but now I'm so serious on, and like I say, nobody can ever replace her actual father, but somebody that's going to come into my kid's life and, be a figure and show her not how a father, you can, if you want to, but you can more so show her how a man is supposed to treat a woman. You get what I'm saying? And what doing that, and how is a man is supposed to treat a woman and her kid, so yes, I definitely want somebody for my kid to, look up to. And for me, like I said, certain things in my life are non-negotiable. I want somebody in my life who believe in God. Not just say it, not just talk it, but your actions, just vibrates, and it's like, whew, what factory they got you from? That's the vibes I want. You know what I mean? Like, that's the vibe I want. I want to just, it's different, and I know for me, it's gonna take time. I'm not rushing for relationships and for a relationship, and like I say, also, I'm not at a place in my life where I'm just out there. I've never really put myself out there, but I don't go to clubs anymore. I stopped going to clubs in years. Like I said, I really don't do the dinner thing, because all I do right now in the last year of my business is I've been focusing on the shoe plug. You know what I mean? Now I would say, this is another question, when am I going to start dating? So shortly. And when I say dating, I say that because I feel like a lot of us, I know for me, I'm not going to speak for anybody else, but I know for me, like I said, I wasn't raised, nobody taught me how to date. Like, dating has nothing to do with your body, or, and a lot of us, when we hear date as women, or, when men hear it, I don't know if it's a stigma behind it, or it's just something that they kind of do just to make you feel bad, where they just say, oh, if you dating, oh, you a hoe. You know what I mean? And you actually going out there and talking to somebody, you going there and eating, drinking, having good conversation, walk on the beach. It doesn't make you a hoe, because that has nothing to do with your body. okay? So for me, I feel like I'm not at a point, and when I do start to go put myself out there, I don't want to just tie myself down to somebody else. Now let's be honest, huh? You know how they say, honey, tell God you're playing and watch him laugh. So this is what my plans is, my thoughts. I can hop outside tomorrow, my man could be right out there. The man I've been looking for in my life. You know what I mean? But for me, I feel like, it's just something I want to experience that I've never experienced. It's, to go out there and just have a good time and vibe and laugh. And, honestly, too, in a sense, it's like kind of like a competition, and for me, it's like I want to be so open to the point where everybody's going to, when I say everybody, ain't going to be like a bunch of cool people. Like, okay, listen, I'm going to date you, tomorrow's you. No, whatever. But I want it to be to a point where both of us are open and honest to say, and I want us to be in the same place where, you at a point where you want to date, even if you don't want to, and I'm kind of, getting you out there to, to feel it out, to make sure this is something that you want to do, but you're okay with doing that, and you understand that, and if it's something that, we're both meant to be together, that's going to bring us closer, because if I know I want to be with you, and, I'm just trying to get you to, pace that time over to see exactly what you got, or just to, just to leave my option open, and I see somebody else I like, but I know I'm really feeling this dude, and we're open enough to tell you, okay, I'm open enough to tell you, well, I'm going on a date with D tonight. D is so ghetto. Let's change the name. Let's just say you going on a date with, Jesus, give me a name that I don't know, because I don't want nobody to think I'm talking about that. Let's say you going on a date with Don tonight. Oh, I know it's not the name, but anybody I date, so it don't matter. Let's say you're going to, let you know I'm going on a date with Don tonight, and, like I said, we're open, so I'll let you know ahead of time, what this is what's going to be, that's going to be, and I'm letting you know that. If we really feel each other, it should be something in your gut that's like, oh, this, God, dog, man, she can't be serious, man, she real. I can't have this. Then either you gonna pop it to, I want you to do something where it's like, look, I like you, like, I get what you're trying to do, you know what I mean? And it's either if you don't do that, you just kind of watch it play out, but either way, it's gonna be to the point where it eats at your gut, and it's like, no, I gotta be with shorty, like, we can't play these games no more. And I want to feel the same way about you, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's where we kind of, that's where you leave room to be open and honest, and and like I say, for me, well, I didn't say, but for me, I always had the mindset of, love, like, oh, I want to love you, I want to love you. Love is an emotion. That's something we can turn, like, literally, like they say, it's a thin line between love and hate, because that's something you can just, literally, somebody can do something to you so bad, or even so little, and, right then and there, even if it doesn't prolong, it's like, I hate you, because you're just that man right now, but, you really don't hate them, but that's how you feel. It's a feeling that goes off and on, you know what I mean? So, I don't want to feel it with somebody. I want to actually trust somebody, because when you trust somebody, that's your everything. You get what I'm saying? When the person I trust in my heart and my soul is my on earth is my grandmother. Like, I know for a fact that, I'm sorry, I can give that lady $1, and I swear to you, I can write down all the barcode, the code on it, and I go to her next year, honey, and I say, Grandma, where that $1 at? She gonna pull that same $1 off me. And if my grandma had to use that $1, my grandmother's gonna tell me she had to use that $1, baby, and it's gonna be her last source that she had to use that, because she just don't. That's just like, she's just. I swear that lady's amazing. I love that lady to my heart and soul. So for me, trust is big for me. When I can trust somebody, the love is gonna come. You get what I'm saying? The love. If I trust you, obviously I love you. So for me, I'm not looking for love anymore. I'm looking for trust. I'm looking for stability in my life. It's a lot of things I'm not going to tell you what I'm looking for, but I'm looking for, it's not a lot, but it's things in my life that are non-negotiables. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like, us as women, sometimes, we have to step our game up, start loving ourselves and start, showing who your worth is. I swear to you, it's so funny when I meet men and, they're like, you're intimidating. I laugh. Like, I literally laugh, because it's like, baby, just say you ain't nowhere for you to play over here. This is not a court. This is not a basketball game or NFL, baby. I promise you. This is not it. You don't want to play here. This is not ESPN. Change the goddamn channel. Period. So I love that. I'm not gonna hold y'all. So, there goes I was honestly trying to make it quick, but clearly this was not quick, but I'm gonna stop it right here. Yeah, so that's the reason why that is my dating life. I'm very much single. I'm very much happily single. I'm not rushing. I was about to say rushing. I'm not rushing to get in any relationship. And when it do be, when I do get into my next relationship, it's gonna be worth it. This is gonna be, like I say, for me, I'm not gonna hold y'all. Like, I don't know, you have some people, you like when we hit like 29, 30, we feel like, oh, we're on a rush. The only thing I'm rushed for is generational curse. That's my only rush that I'm on right now. I need to get my grandma another house. She didn't want to move, but I'm gonna find her something so crazy. She's just gonna be like, honey, I'm gonna find something that she wants. Because everything in her house, she basically got for herself. She wanted her whirlpool tub. She wanted her her walking closet ain't really a walking closet. So I got stuff to do. Those are things I'm focusing on. I'm not even gonna hold you. But in the meantime, between time also, I told y'all, like, listen, honey, I'm not in the place of my life today because some people I can be very difficult, and some people, if I started, people not gonna like this. But let me just say, I'm not. And when I start dating, I'm just not dating. I can't date any and everybody. It's just not in me anymore. I cannot. I never really be out there dating any and everybody shit. But yeah. There you go. No. Anybody, this glow, this is single glow. This ain't a relationship glow, honey. Period. When you come, you gotta make me glow way better than this. If you're in my life, you want, I want something better than the pregnancy glow. And I don't know nothing better than the pregnancy glow. Guess what glow is gonna be? The Niecy glow. Period. Who? Oh, okay. Because other than that, I'm okay. I'm comfortable where I'm at. All right, real tea, real scoop. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't got no hookup. I ain't got no booty call. I ain't got none of that. And guess what? Come where? Do where? To who? Is you dumb? Before I do that, I'm gonna get me a bob. Y'all know what a bob is? A battery operated boyfriend. I ain't playing that. I'll get me a bob quick. So just let them know. And any dude watching this, y'all gonna have to let y'all know. Listen, I'm not a lot, okay? This is a grown ass woman on her shit that don't need. I'm saying I don't want to, sound like the typical black woman. That don't need your money. That needs your trust. That needs your stability. That needs your understanding. That needs your care. That needs your care for time, because I'm big on my time too. Yes, you gotta care for time. I don't care if you call me and you say, baby, meet me at 12:30, and number one, you done mess me, and you don't even say at 12:30:29 that you gonna be late, and you pull up at 12:32. That's the issue. I'm playing. It's not that deep. It's really not that deep, but it's kind of that deep. Anyway, long story short, y'all, there goes the video. You already know what to do. Like, comment, and of course, subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber, hey, boo, what's poppin'? How you doing? Y'all already know today's the inauguration day. So I've been literally trying to watch that. I've been taking pictures. And it came out so freaking bomb. So bomb. You already know what to do. Make sure y'all follow me down below in the link so y'all can check them photos out, because they is very much bomb. Did it. And this is my second time actually going and taking photos. But not by myself. My daughter was with me, and I loved it. It was so freaking fun. Definitely doing that again. I did TikTok. I had to go and take my daughter to her school because she needed her photo ID. So I got stuff done. And now I got my video done. So y'all already know what to do. This is the boss dude. Y'all wanna know why she not in a relationship? This is why. The girl stay working. I'm sorry. What y'all want from me? I need a boss. Period. Pimple. Y'all. That way. I ain't playing. Y'all ready to do, like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you subscribing. We need to get these numbers up. I'm not playing.